So, Mind Games by John Lennon. This is probably one of my favorite John Lennon songs, but it's really tough to make it work on a solo guitar. First thing is, you want to tune to open C tuning. And what that is, you're going to take your low E and you're going to drop that all the way down to C. And you're going to take your A and you're going to drop that down to G. And you're going to take your D and drop that down to C. And you're going to leave the G right where it is. And you're going to raise your B up to C. And then you're going to leave your high E right where it is on E. So you've got a C major triad with these first three strings. And since the song takes place in C, that's really, I think the best way to make it work. So the second thing is I'm going to be playing with my fingers. If you play with a pick, you might be able to make it work, but this might be a really good song to start to learn how to use your fingers when you play. So the format of the song, I've shortened it from what it is that you'll hear on the records. On the records, it's a short intro, A, B, A, B, A, and then out. So I've shortened that to intro, A section, B section, back to an A section, and then on the outro. And we'll go through all that. So, the intro is going to be all open strings. You're going to want to play these first four, and it's just going to be, so just again. Next note is going to be right here, 4th fret on the 5th string, so from the start. So when you hit that note here on the 5th string, you're going to want to, at the same time, open G onto that 2nd fret right there. One more time. And it's going to be the same pattern, basically, on the first 4 strings, except at the same time you're going to play on the 5th string, 2nd fret, right there. Same pattern, so you're going to let the next note be this open 5th string, but at the same time, just like before, you're going to play, but with those other notes, so. So from the start, and I'll do it right. You're going to want that diatonic bass line moving down. And then that continues. You're going to be right here on the 5th fret on the 6th string. So diatonically down 1 to the 4th fret on the 6th string. And that is also on the 6th string, and that's the 2nd fret. Then you're going to let that C, that real low C, you're going to let that ring out, and at the same time, okay, so from the beginning. forgot to mention that when you go on that note right there, at the same time you're going to want to let this 5th string ring out open. So we'll do the intro one more time. Sorry, I forgot to hit that note. Now we're into the song itself. So one thing you'll notice throughout this A section, you're going to continue that diatonic descension down. So it's going to always be just like that. So you're only going to hit this open low C on the intro. So just like this. Excuse me. So while that's going on, you're going to want to play the melody of the song. So that is, it takes place on these 4 strings, these first 4 strings. So, okay, that's the first part, all open strings. So you're going to go the 1st and the 4th at the same time, and then just the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. That descension. So from the beginning. Okay. That's the 5th string on the 2nd fret. And then the 2nd string on the 2nd fret. So you're going to go just like that. So that's the next thing you have to get down. Excuse me. Okay. So from the beginning. Let that open 5th string ring out. So the open 5th string, just like that. On the 2nd string you're going to go up to the 2nd fret and then up to the 4th fret, just like that. And then you're going to go down here to the 6th string. You're going to hit right here on the 5th fret, and at the same time on the 2nd string on the 2nd fret you're going to go just like that. So you're going to go 2nd string to, or 2nd fret, excuse me, to open to 2nd fret on the 3rd string. So over there, down to here on the 4th fret. That's 2nd fret to 4th fret on the 2nd string. So back to the first part. Excuse me. And then 4th fret back down to the 2nd fret. Now you can also play it with this open 1st string, but I think you kind of lose some of the clarity of the melody there. I mean, you can do it if you want, and later on we will do that, but for now let's stick with the 4th fret. So see, without, it's okay, but you know, do what you like. So let's start from the beginning again. So the open 5th string, and that's kind of a little pickup to get back into the melody, and we'll use that frequently. Now when we come back into it, it's not just this anymore. It's now this. Okay, now that's going to be a little tricky maybe to match that up correctly, but do the best you can, work on it. So and that's just going to be open 1st string to, that's on the 2nd string with the 2nd fret alternating between 2nd fret and open. So now with the bass, so it's going to be now you're going to want to hear it like, but what you really have to do is wait. So just give it a little bit. So just like before with the ending. And now you're going to go, instead of, he goes, yeah, that's it. So that's open, open, 3rd fret, pull off, back to open, 2nd fret on the 2nd string down to open. And then repeat the first part except for the very end, which we'll get to. Right here. So this is the 2nd string up to the 5th fret, down to the 4th fret, and then you can drop that down to open if you want. So. Down on the 6th string to the 4th fret. That again. And this time we will use that first pickup. But we're back to this. Same thing this time. And then you're going to want to go. So that's open. And now we're going to get into the B section. That as a pickup, but you know what, let's go through the A section just as a whole. So So that's going to be our pickup into the B section. And now this part is a little different. I use kind of a tremolo technique, which is going to be like, if I can do it right. You don't have to do that. You can do what's comfortable. If you've never done this before, don't try too hard. It's one of those things you have to ease into in practice, otherwise you might damage your tendons. So just take it easy, you know. So now we'll get into that B section, and we had our pickup, and then you're going to want to go open the 4th string to 1st string 3rd fret with a little tricky bass part. You're going to want to work on that a little bit to time it out right. So that's just open 4th string, open 5th string. I'll do it slow. Now you're going to want to take your pinky and you're going to want to move it down, or use your ring finger, and 2nd fret 1st string, excuse me, and 4th string 2nd fret. So from the start. And then you want to do an open 1st string, so, and then open the 5th string, and then 2nd string 2nd fret, just like that. So, and that note is 3rd string 4th fret, so with the open 5th string as the bass. So, and that's going to be that 6th string 5th fret. So that's going to be that same descending bass that we saw in the A section to a point. So pull off, so that's the first thing. 2nd string 2nd fret to 3rd string 2nd fret. Then I'm going to move that middle finger all the way up to the 4th string. So let it ring open. Same pickup as the A section, but we're still in the B section, so that's what's different. So this time you won't continue with that 3rd fret note, you'll go, you're going to just slide that up from the 3rd to the 5th fret. That's the whole B section. So let's do that from the beginning. Then we're going to want to go back into the A section. Now that's going to be different this time. The first time through we were going, but this time we're going to go little bass trick on the 4th string, and that's open to 2nd fret back to open, and then back to that descending bass line. So I'll just play the whole thing through, but you'll notice that we're going to be doing this more often. We're going to be going back up to there more often, and you'll see that, or you'll hear it, and it's going to be no different than what we covered in the second 2 ways to finish in the A section. So maybe I'll just stop when I get there. So we're going to go right here. Kind of alternates with that, and then it's going to be that second version of the pickup. Now we come to the outro, and I could have gone. At that point, it's really whatever you decide to do, whatever sounds right, whatever feels right. And if you're going into the outro there and you want to kind of slow it down, that's okay too, because the outro is a bit of a slower part. In the song, in the real song, it's not really, but this was just a choice I made to slow it down a bit because I think it just worked on, if you're just playing it by yourself on the guitar, you can just kind of ease it to a nice finish. So it's just going to be another kind of tremolo thing where we'll be going slower, and we'll only be using our index and middle finger, and it's just going to be open the 2nd string and 3rd fret on the 1st string. So that's going to be, like I said, open 2nd string to the 4th fret on the 3rd string. So you want to go up to the 5th fret on the 1st string, and then down to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Open 3rd string. You want to come all the way up here to the 8th fret on the 1st string, and to the 5th fret on the 4th string. And then you're going to want to go which is the 7th fret on the 2nd string and the 5th fret on the 1st string. And you're going to lower this by 1 on the 4th string to the 5th fret to the 4th fret. So and then this is kind of a big stretch here. So you want to go 7th fret on the 5th string all the way to the 12th fret on the 1st string. So you're going to want to do that, but what I like to do is go, excuse me, harmonic, and then finish it out with harmonics on the 2nd and 3rd string. So we'll play that all together now. So from the start, this is the outro. And you just let that ring out. And I hope I've covered it right. If you have any questions, feel free to leave that in the description, and I'm going to link to the performance of the song. So maybe after you learn it and you want to cross-reference with that, I mean, feel free. I hope you enjoyed playing this song and learning it as much as I did. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.